Hello there, this is part 2 of the 10 easy to apply nutrition tips, and I will start with giving you some advice on the use of alcohol, or actually I want to warn you for the use of alcohol. I will not talk about the health problems that alcohol can bring with it, but I prefer to talk about what it can do to your weight and especially your body fat percentage. I know quite some stories about people, and especially bodybuilders and those who are into fitness, that are living a very healthy life with plenty of exercise and a good nutrition plan as well as plenty of rest. But during the weekends they are going out and then they drink a lot of alcohol. Basically what this does is make all the effort pointless, because you will gain a lot of calories and therefore body fat. I happen to know some people who drink about 20 glasses of alcohol on one evening out, and this means that you will get in about 2000 calories simply on one evening by drinking. If you would do this every week, so 52 weeks a year times 2000 calories, this means you will have over 100,000 calories more than you actually need. And this will all be stored into fat reserve, which means that you will gain about 15 kilograms of fat. My advice to you is to simply replace some of the alcohol with water, so not with soda, because this will also deliver calories. It basically wouldn't matter if you would drink alcohol or soda, calorie wise. No excessive sugar. This kind of speaks for itself. And I mean by no excessive sugar that you shouldn't add any sugar to products that are naturally good for you, like tea, and that you shouldn't take products that are high in sugars. So stay away from the candy on a regular basis. So how do you know if there is a lot of sugar in a product? Well, basically you will have to look at the nutritional value. If a product contains more than 8 to 10 grams of sugar per 100 grams, that means that you should try to avoid it. If there isn't a nutritional value on the product, then there should be an ingredient list somewhere, and if sugar is one of the top 5 products that is used, then you should try to avoid the product as well. This is also very important for the use of salt, but since this video is about maintaining and even reducing body weight, I won't spend too much time to salt, since this doesn't increase your body weight or actually your body fat percentage. But it is bad for your health to overconsume salt. Another important tip that I will give you is that using light variations often are a better choice than the full fat variations. This doesn't go for every product, but it is a good guideline to use. With light I mean that there is 33% less sugar, fat, salt or calories. But there are some things you have to consider if you're going to choose for a light product. The first one is that not every light product actually contains less calories. So if you have a product with 33% less salt, this doesn't mean that it is better for maintaining or losing body weight, since salt doesn't contain any calories. Another thing that you have to consider is that if there is less fat in a product, there often is some more added sugar in it. So the calorie difference doesn't really matter for some products like chips. The products need to contain the amount of weight that is on the package. So if there is 500 grams of chips in a package, there has to be 500 grams in it. And if you take off 100 grams of fat, you will need to replace it with 100 grams of carbohydrates. Another problem is that a lot of people tend to think that light means the same as lean, but that isn't the case. In light there is still a lot of sugar or fat. This means that you can't simply eat a lot of it. So instead of eating a 50-gram portion of full fat product, you should eat a 50-gram portion of light product. If you make good use of light products like this, you will save up a lot of calories. The tip that I'm going to give you now might be a little bit weird for some of you, because it is that you shouldn't be too strict for yourself, and with that I mean that you should eat something you really like every week or so. If you are having more difficulties with your weight, then one snack a week is what should do it for you, and if you are a little bit better on weight, then you can eat a little bit more often. A lot of people who are on a calorie restricted diet or that are on a diet without unhealthy products that they would usually eat, most of the time also restrict themselves from the products that they really like. This can be a good thing if this is their weakness, but often this will lead to frustration, and after a while they will give up a diet, or they will start to eat a lot of food that they actually shouldn't be eating, and then they get so frustrated that they will eat more and more. Eventually they will go on a diet again, and that will fail again, and this cycle can go on and on. So don't be too strict for yourself, and give yourself a little treat every once in a while. Try to keep these little snacks between the 100 and 500 kilocalories. So don't eat a whole pizza that contains at least 1,000 calories, because this will lead to a waste of all your results. And if you know that you are very weak to certain products, then it probably is better to completely avoid them. For a long time people didn't know the purpose of eating a lot of fibers. Nowadays we know better, because they are very useful for a couple of reasons. They help you to stay on a calorie restricted diet because they fill you up more easily. So this means that you wouldn't be hungry as often as you would without fibers, and this helps you to keep yourself from eating out of hunger. They will also help you to keep your glucose level at a good level. So they will keep the amount of glucose, which is the main energy source of your body, in a steady balance, and this will help you to maintain body weight. Besides that, they also have a positive reaction on your stool. So this means that you can go to the toilet for number 2 a lot easier, and this also helps you to reduce some annoying problems like feeling constipated. And they also have some positive side effects on your digestive system overall. But I will give some more information in the video about fibers that you can find in my Nutrition for Nuts playlist. The common question of this video is, what is your favorite cheat meal? If you want to find out more about nutrition, then click on the Nutrition for Nuts video link. For part 1 of this video, click on the button of 5 more tips. Subscribe to my channel and go to my channel for more videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.